talk about the image of Christ. It is important that we no longer ascribe to the European image of Christ. Why? Because the brain is a associating organism. It stores everything as pictures. And because it is associating, if you force feed an African child that Christ is white, because the brain associates, as that child begins to grow, the brain will associate white Christ with white people. And so if white Jesus is God, then white people must also be the gods of humanity. And so guess what? The power in the painting is transferred to the people who resemble that painting. And so it is difficult to pray to a white Jesus and not in some way feel inferior to white people. And that's why when I talk to Christian ministers, I often tell them you have to change these pictures. They say it don't matter. Of course it matters. Why do you think the European went around the world to systematically alter the image of Christ in every major cathedral, every major church, every corner of the globe? Because it is difficult to oppress a people whose image of the God doesn't look like the oppressor. But when God and the oppressor look one in the same, then the people will come to believe that the oppression was ordained by God.
True on the track.
From the freedom boat, to the mother load, can't see myself. What did I got my shackles on, master. Got my shackles on, got my shackles on. Got my couples on, got my couples on. Got my couples on. Not a freedom boat, no Jim and gold. Got my soul been stolen. Shackles on, master. Got my shackles on, master. Got my couples on, got my couples on. Got my couples on, got my couples on. Got my couples on.
Yo, images conflicting in my mind. Middle fingers up, cause there's nothing when you're blind. They put the Lord on me and anointed me with lies. The Christians see me die and say I'd never be a guy. Yet I already died, then I came right back. Shit wasn't fitting, they revised it, made it fat. Your God is the image in the mirror looking back. Your God is the infant born addicted to the crack. They will grow up, fucked up in black. Cut from the track, had me digging for my roots like where the fuck are they at? We don't see our own people, ain't no history to read through. I'd be damned to be the sequel, but it's nothing to that. Ain't nothing in reach, and wonder if that's the reason. Ain't nothing at peace. The hypocrites pointing fingers, I hate them in the least. They call me the spawn of Satan and label me the beast. I'm the lesbian color woman who fucked up everything and stirred the fruit. Hungry for the truth, so I sucked every scoop. Nothing to prove, and nothing to lose, but I wish you shut the fuck up if it's nothing to you. I'm too real for these niggas. You done talking spiritual with critical opinions. You done thinking biblical, subliminal existence. Trying to figure out if Jesus, no one hearing my repentance. Picking up the Bible, worshiping the cycle, relating to my people like they really are my rivals. They told me I was dead, yet I got my revival. I'm looking for a pause, I see my people losing vitals on them out. And feeling like I never get down, when I just wanna slip through the crowd and break through the ground with a shaft made of crowns. And give everything I was given to get out. Now tell Jesus.
My oppressor,
when I tell Jesus.
and tell Jesus, will it be my savior?
When I tell Jesus.
Where's the Father of my ancestors that they serve?
When I tell Jesus. Ain't no place for me in hell. Tell them that they're lying and they wanna see me fail. Tell them I'm in doubt and I'm not about to dwell. I'm looking at the Bible like it's not the Holy Grail. And tell them that I'm looking for the truth beyond that. And tell them that I know my ancestors found that. And tell them that I'm waiting on the Lord to validate if he's a false prophet or the son that he gave. And tell them that his people know I press for the paper. And tell them move now cause ain't no promising it later. And tell them that enlightenment had no place for me in this. And tell them that we fighting to make sure that we exist. And tell them that the white folks turn them into them. And tell them that I pray but I'm still not him. And tell them that the scientists and atheists is few. I'm trying to get the evidence so I'm standing on the roof. And tell them that the demons wanna take my next breath. And tell them when I started with myself. And tell them that I will not won't confide into a book that's written by my enemies who really are the crooks. And tell them the creator found favor in me. Restore the infidels and the folks who don't believe. And tell them that I've seen the profane in his name. And tell them I reacted and detached from the frame. And tell them that the spirits every word that I walk. I pray it takes control of every word that I talk. I'm stressed out while critics try to tally up my faults. I'm about to burn when I take a blood from the stalk. I'm sleeping through the cracks, God, I'm looking